All right, Shalom. For the first, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yall At Shai, Bashim Kodash Bakata, double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and to all the occupants across the globe, pushing the word and truth in the city. I want to say Shalom. So I die now from the great millstone camp of Chicago with another lesson. This is a response to the apostle Ramla about where you at. You know, this is one of the things that men of the Lord ponder on when it comes to false doctrine. All right, that you could sit here and tell us what it ain't. Nobody wants to tell us what it is. All right, you people go around trying to lean. My friend, let's get that real quick. Lean to your own understanding. Everybody wants to lean to their own understanding. All right, without getting without taking the scriptures, the word of the Lord, for what it is. All right. This is Proverbs 3:5. It says, "Trust in Yahweh with all thine heart, lead not unto thine own understanding." All right, so we trust in the word of the Lord. All right, so the Lord is saying, John the Baptist was the greatest prophet. If the Lord say that Yahweh Shai was born of a man and a woman under the law, if the Lord say that Esau Edom is a so-called Caucasian, the Lord say that salvation only for Israel, and that's what it is, man. This can be proved through multitude of scriptures and precepts, archaeology, all right? But more importantly, the word of Yahweh Shai and the prophecies, okay? So we believe the words, we believe the whole word of Yahweh Shai, every jot, every tittle, every comma, all right? In Jeremiah 48:10, it says, cursed be he that doeth the work of Yahweh deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood. All right, so you men who are out here knowing that people are out here teaching false doctrine, people out here calling on the name of Jesus Christ and Yahweh and Yeshua. All right, and where's the outrage and where are your lessons condemning them and correcting their mistakes? All right, one thing about the Yahweh Shai, that he gave a straight commandment, all right, to go out and speak the oracles of him. All right. So when you hear false doctrine and just straight blasphemy, because that's what it is, it's blasphemy. All right. So like that's not what I wanted to do. You know that we should be on the forefront to set things right, to set things in order. So cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood. The scriptures talk about the word of the Lord is more powerful than a two-edged sword, piercing to the. Let me get it. This is Hebrews 4:12. It says, For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. Right. So when you're keeping back your sword from blood, all right. What you're doing is that you're not letting the word of Yahweh Shai have full effect. All right. The scripture talking about having the spirit having full course. All right. So when you're keeping back your sword from blood, all right, you're basically not wanting to hurt or injure anybody, or hurt anybody's feelings, or to leave a mark on those who are teaching false doctrine for whatever reason, where it be for you might lose monetary funds from these people, or you might lose your 501c3 charter, or more importantly, not even more important, but even to these people, you might lose your congregation. All right. But one thing that we do is that we just tell the word of Yahweh Shai directly and correctly, man, and let the Lord cut who is going to cut. All right, that's going to separate who's going to separate. All right, but where you guys at that are who know this truth and are not condemning and bringing forth the light? of those who are teaching otherwise, man. All right. Another one in this is Sirach 4:23. It says, I'm sorry, 22. It says, "Accept no person against thy soul. Let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall." Right, man. So, no matter like you may have people that you look up to, or people that you may watch, and when I first came in, like we all did, we listened to other camps, and because we like them, we didn't want to we didn't want to look at them as being wrong or having fault or having their doctrine being off, right? But in actuality, what you're doing is that you're condemning their ways, all right? So we don't want to accept any wicked person just because we like them, all right? And you go back into that horrible freaking breakdown of John the Baptist not being the man of the Lord, and having that congregation of IUSPK, congratulating and commending that man, all right, is accepting that person against that soul, all right, because you may look for him to be an elder or a teacher, all right, and you're totally disregarding what the scriptures say, all right. So accept no person against thy soul, let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall. All right. So you guys out here knowing these people out here are doing are speaking speaking words that are not backed up by the scriptures. All right, they're out here doing things contrary to the word of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because you are in the league with them. When I say in the league, is that you have a common enemy, which is the great millstone of the elders and apostles, the great millstone. All right, and the men who teach likewise. All right, you don't want to come against them. You maybe having the same 501c3 charter deal. Y'all may be all call on the name of Christ, all right, or Jesus, all right, because you look at these guys as being some great teachers of the law. I've been in the truth X amount of years, and whatever I put down, you eat. Hey, where's the rebuke? Where's the correction of these things that these people speak, man? All right, but as soon as that we are able to expound and give understanding to these dark sentences, the sayings and the prophecies and these breakdowns, you have a problem with that. This is verse 23, which is the point. And refrain not to speak when there is occasion to do good, and hide not thy wisdom in her beauty. All right, it says, and refrain not to speak when there is occasion to do good. All right, so you guys, so you other camps out here, in your spirit that John the Baptist was a great prophet. So where are your videos and sit downs condemning ISUBK with teaching this false doctrine? Where's your reproof? Where's your correction? All right? It said, hide not thy wisdom in her beauty. Man, why are you hiding? Why are you keeping back your sword from blood when we have the scriptures and the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai backing us up, proving that the things that are being said are misleading and wrong, man? It said, for by speech wisdom shall be known, and learning by the word of the tongue. Right, man, because when we hear these people, the scripture talk about the palate tastes diverse kinds of meat. The ear tries words as the mouth tastes meat. All right, so we know by your speech whether you have whether you have wisdom or lack of understanding. Okay, and we know, hey, even the Christian church knows that John the Baptist was a prophet, man, was a man of the Lord. All right, but nobody's speaking out against his blasphemy, man. It said, for by speech wisdom shall be known, and learning by the word of the tongue. And no wise speak against the truth, but be abashed of the error of thy ignorance. Are you? And what's going on is that these people are speaking against the truth, and nobody's crying out saying that this is going off or that it's wrong. But when we come and get, but when the Spirit of the Lord comes upon the men to do response videos, to do skillful addings and rebuttals to the false doctrine. All right, nobody seems to follow suit. Okay, where the other, and like Apostle Roman say, where the other camp heads at, man? There should be a million videos out here, disputing what's been said by these madmen. For it says, and nobody speak against the truth. All right, and the truth is, John the Baptist was a great prophet, man. That's the truth, out of the words of Yahweh Shai himself. But be abashed of the error of thy ignorance. All right. Let's look up that word abashed. Abashed is to make or feel embarrassed, disconcerted, or ashamed. All right, so you should be ashamed of your ignorance, man. Okay, you should be ashamed of speaking this this false doctrine. All right, you guys who are holding your back, who are not coming out and rebuking this. My family get this too. Who are not rebuking this doctrine? You should be embarrassed, man. All right. I think this is Oh damn, that's it. So right, 19 is as the palate tastes divers kind of venison, so do the heart of understanding false speeches, man. All right, so you other people, you other elders and outside of the camp of Great Millstone and others that see like it, you can't be wise, man. All right, you can't be elders and camp heads. Hey, where's your wisdom? All right, where's your understanding? All right, because according to the man of the Lord, all right, a man of understanding is going to be able to discern false speeches, man. Okay. Another one. Proverbs 17 and 15 is he that justifieth the wicked, he that condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination to the Lord. To Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right? And by you holding back your sword from blood, by you not coming out and rebuking this spirit, rebuking this doctrine, all right? And you basically justifying the wicked. Let's get that word justifieth too. I know what it is, but I just want to, for edification's sake. It says, that's a lot of it. I'm justify. There's several definitions. I'm going to the definition of 1C in the blue letter, where it says justify, to make to appear righteous, to make someone righteous. All right. So that's what you guys are doing, man. You're making ISUPK to seem righteous and just by bringing that false doctrine, all right, and not speaking out upon it, man. Okay, and that's one of the things that the Lord is. Matter of fact, hey, the Lord said, man, that man, let me see, one executive. The scripture talk about executing judgment, right? It says, Jeremiah 5:1, it says, "Run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem, and see now and know, and seek in the broad places thereof, if ye can find a man, if there be any that execute judgment that seeketh the truth, and I will pardon it. And though they say the Lord liveth, surely they swear falsely. O Lord, are not thine eyes upon the truth? Thou hast stricken them, but they have not grieved. Thou hast consumed them, but they refuse to receive correction. They have made their face harder than a rock. They refuse to return. Therefore I said, surely these are the poor. They are foolish, for they know not the way of the Lord, nor the judgment of their power." Okay? All right, so the Lord wants to know who's executing the judgment, man. Right now, it's the men of great millstone. The Lord teaches likewise going against his camp. All right, and these people, you know, and to be honest, you know, for the last maybe a year and a half, 2 years, it's been less and less scoffers, man. All the prophecies, all the words that that have been spoken against these other camps, and I'm not camp bashing, I'm just speaking facts. All right, that we just told y'all to wait. The Spirit of the Lord told y'all to wait and see these other camps don't have the truth, man. All right, these people have made their faces harder than a rock. All right, they refuse correction, man. They refuse to accept the name of the Lord as Yahweh, and the Son of Yahweh Shai. They want to accept the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip. All right, these things they have cast off from the Lord, and they don't want to return. So guess what the Lord is going to do, man? This is Revelations 22:18. "For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, the Most High shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book." Okay? What are the plagues written in the book? Let's get it. Ezekiel 14:21. "For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, how much more when I send my four sword judgments upon the Jerusalem, the sword and the famine and the noisome beast and the pestilence, to cut off from it man and beast," man. All right? He's talking about you Israelites in this truth, man, who think they're in this truth. You holding back your sword from blood. All right? You're not correcting. You are shunning to teach the people the whole doctrine. And the Lord got so much a four sword judgment for you, man. All right, because you're adding to the book. The scriptures don't say that John the Baptist was going to follow Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. That wasn't his lot. What's more important? Well, actually, what's more important, but he paved the way. And where you other camp heads, where y'all at, man? Where y'all at? And y'all set up for the Lord's righteous indignation, man. All right. Well, that must say, "Call Allah, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai." Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Till next time, Shalom.